Hello and welcome to the Career Center seminar video. This seminar has been videotaped to accommodate the special needs of unemployment insurance claimants who are unable to attend a live seminar. This seminar is an introduction to the services that are available at all of the 32 one-stop career centers around the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. As part of this seminar, you will be asked to complete a short questionnaire to help you identify your job search needs and to get you started with your job search. At the conclusion of this video, you should have a good understanding of the many services and resources available to you, how these services and resources can assist you with your employment needs, and how to access these services. Please feel free to take notes as you watch the video. Write your questions down. A job specialist will be happy to answer your questions when you have finished watching the video. You may pause the video at any time. The video presentation will now begin.
Hello everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to our Career Center and our Career Center seminar. This seminar is designed to introduce you to the services available at all of the one-stop career centers across the state. First of all, what is a one-stop career center? It's a cooperative organization and effort among state agencies, local government agencies, businesses, nonprofit organizations. So one of the things, the reason why we call it a one-stop is because you can come here and get information about many services available in the community. This seminar is important because it will provide you with an understanding of the full range of services that's available to you through the Career Center system. These are primarily government-funded services, which means most of them are free of charge to you. Our goal is to help you get back to work as quickly as possible. There are many resources available to help you do that. Some of you may have not had to look for a job for a long time, and so you may not be aware of the different search methods that are available today. So we want to help you with that. So today's agenda for this session, first of all, is a registration, and the registration is really just so that we have one place of knowing your information, and then we don't have to ask you for it again. Then you can come back to the center anytime you want, and we already know who you are. We're going to give you an overview of the Career Center policies and procedures. We're also going to provide you with a job search readiness inventory, which is just a little questionnaire which will help you decide what kinds of actions you need to take to proceed on your job search, and will describe all of the services available in the Career Center. Membership in a one-stop career center is open to all job seekers and employers. We also serve employers because one of the things we try and do is match you with positions that we know are available out there in the community. So part of our function is to interface with employers and be aware of opportunities that are available for positions out there. Job seekers do not have to be unemployed to use Career Center services. So some of you may not be unemployed. You may just be looking for a better job, or maybe you're only working part-time and you'd like to find a full-time job. All of these services are available to everybody. We have in the Career Center system what's called universal service, which means anybody can come through the door and get services from us. Coming to the Career Center will provide you with access to all the services that are available. You'll see you have a packet of information in front of you. As part of the information that's included in your packet, there's a list of all of the career centers that are available throughout the state. You can go to any one of them. You're here today, but you don't need to always come back to this one. If in fact you have relatives or friends in other parts of the state and you want to go to a different center, that's fine. Our Career Center hours and policies are in your packet, so you may want to take a look at that, but you can become a member of any one-stop career center. I should also mention that there are one-stop career centers in other states as well. This is a federally funded initiative, and so if you are in fact going to another state, or if you have friends or relatives in other states, they can also find one-stop career centers. In general, all career centers are going to have minimum these policies. You will really need to arrange for child care before you come to the Career Center to work on your job search. We don't have facilities for child care, and so it is difficult for us to accommodate your child care needs, and we would prefer that you found other arrangements for your children before you come. We do not want food or drink in our resource room, and that's because our resource room, as we'll give you a little tour of our center after this seminar, and you'll see that we have computers and computer equipment, and many of you know it's sensitive, and so we prefer that you not have food or drink around the computers. If you schedule an appointment for a workshop or an appointment with a job specialist, we ask that you, and for any reason can't attend, please cancel the appointment in advance, especially if it's a workshop, because many times our workshops have waiting lists. And so if you are signed up but don't come, it means that somebody who could have come would not be able to. So we really ask that you let us know when you can't attend a function. The computers, telephones, faxes, we have all kinds of equipment available for you to use for your job search, but we ask that you use it only for your job search. That's what it's for, and that way too we can accommodate all the job seekers who come to the Career Center and make sure that everyone has access to all of those tools. We will also ask you, and I'm going to ask you this now also, please turn your cell phones off during workshops. I'm just going to briefly let you know that we are an equal opportunity entity, and if any of you need special accommodations for any of the services that are available at the Career Center, we can make those available to you. So just all you need to do is let us know that you need special accommodations. We'll do what we can to help you, and everyone is welcome. No one is barred from the Career Center for any reason. We also do have a complaint procedure, and I just want to let you know about this so that if in fact you have any problems, there is a process to go through. So don't just complain to your friends and neighbors. Make sure you let us know if there's any kind of problem that you encounter with any of our staff. The procedure is in your packet, and you can look through your packet and find it, and that will detail the way to make a complaint if you need to. So what we really want to talk about today is helping you with your job search, helping you get started with your job search. Key points to a successful job search. First thing you want to think about is to identify your skills and abilities. Some of you who have maybe been working for the same company for a long time, or maybe you're interested in changing careers, you need to think about the kinds of skills that you have that might work in another environment. One of the things we see a lot is people who have been working for the same company for a long time have skills that may be very specific to that company. So you want to be able to make sure that the skills that you have are attractive to an employer in another company. We also want to help you identify the industries and positions that are available out there that need your skills. So we have considerable labor market information available at the Career Center, and we want to help you learn how to look through that so that you can understand what's out there for you. You are going to need to take charge and manage your own job search. Unfortunately, no one else can really do it for you. We can give you the tools, and we can help you and counsel you and guide you, but you really need to do it yourself. So please understand that job seeking is work, and you're really going to have to put some effort and energy into this. Stay focused, get flexible, focus on what you can control, because there's a lot that you can't. And one of the things we really are going to stress is marketing. Marketing yourself. That's what you're selling. You're selling you and your skills and your ability to benefit the employer that you're seeking a job from. So I'm going to talk a little bit now about this job search readiness inventory. It's a little questionnaire to help you think about what your job search needs might be. And the questionnaire is in your packet. You can use the inventory as a guide to your job search. There are no right or wrong answers. And my suggestion is, if you're not sure of an answer, don't agonize over it. Just say you're not sure. Then it may be something that you need some help with. So the inventory will help you to determine what services you might need to get you started on your job path. So can everybody take out the job search inventory? That's what it looks like, and it's in your packet. Take a few minutes now and look through this questionnaire and just quickly answer. As I mentioned, there are no right or wrong answers, so you don't need to spend a lot of time with this. It's just going to help us know what help you might need in your job search. Okay. We're going to set those aside for a minute, and I'm going to walk you through some of the services that are available at the Career Center. So our next step now is to identify the services that can help you with your job search. We have many resources on site here at the Career Center. We have computers that are available for your use. They all have internet access. And in fact, the internet is very important for your job search these days. Pretty much a lot of employers, in fact, are only advertising their job opportunities on the internet. So learning how to search for job opportunities on the internet is going to be an important part of your job search. There is a fax machine available for job seekers. There are telephones. There's a copier. So if you need to make copies of your resume, we have that available for you. We also have a wealth of information, industry and occupation information. So if, in fact, you're interested in learning about the skills needed for any particular industry or occupation, we can show you how to find that information, and then you can determine if the skills you have will match the needs in that particular industry. We also have many directories, reference books, newspapers, pretty much anything that you would need to learn about what jobs are available out there, what those jobs require, and how you can apply. In addition, we maintain regular job listings. As I said, one of our customers at the Career Center is employers, and employers will let us know when they have job openings. We list them. And so we can provide those job openings to you. And some of them come to us first. So the more we get to know about you, the better we can let you know what job opportunities are available for you out there. We have staff assistants. There are staff members, job specialists who are in the Career Center and ready to help you access all of this information. We have lots of workshops, and we'll talk about the workshops. There's a current workshop calendar in your packet, which will show you what's available over the next few weeks within this Career Center, and we encourage you to look through those workshop opportunities and sign up. The workshops are ongoing, they change frequently, and they are a valuable resource for you. Job matching is where we recognize what an employer is looking for, see that you have those skills and are able to match you to that job. In addition, there are ways that an employer can look through the internet to find you. An employer can look for certain skills and match up with you through your information that you can list on the web. We have on-site recruitments at the Career Center. Many times we have companies that come to us and are looking to hire, and they will come right to our site. And so we will let you know when we have those opportunities available so that you can actually come and talk to a recruiter right at the Career Center. We also have some personal support counseling services. Many times we do understand that people that lose their jobs sometimes have other problems also. And so we have people who can assist you with other problems in addition to your job search issues. Training opportunities. Some of you may be leaving an industry that is declining, an industry that is, we know that our economy in this state is shifting. We know that we have been a manufacturing-based economy and that now we're moving toward a more service-based economy. And so some of the jobs that you might be leaving might be jobs that you might not be able to find again, in which case you'll need to be retrained for another industry. We have workshops available for training. So generally speaking, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about the training opportunities today, but if that's something that you're interested in, I encourage you to sign up for one of the training opportunities workshops. It will tell you all about the various training opportunities that exist and how we can help you access them. So if you are interested in training, I urge you to speak to a job specialist after the seminar and let them know you're interested in training. Some Career Center services may have a fee or eligibility requirements, so I just want to mention that so that if there are services that you're interested in, that such as training that may have some fees associated with them, that you speak to a Career Center job specialist who can probably help you access assistance with that. Here are some, and this is just, a very brief overview of some of the workshop topics that we have. We have many, many workshop topics, and we're always adding them. Computer basics. If some of you need to learn the basics of how to use a computer, for example, pretty much any job today requires a computer. There isn't anything that I can think of that doesn't require some computer literacy. And certainly also having computer skills is going to assist you with your job search because it is something that employers are looking for. So we can teach you computer basics. If you know how to use a computer but you're not that great with the internet, we also have internet workshops. And as I mentioned earlier, the internet has become a real important part of your job search effort, and so the workshops are geared towards that also. They'll help you to identify websites that will help you access job information. We have resume creating workshops, resume writing workshops, which will help you refine your resume. Some of you may not have written a resume in a long time. Resume styles change. Employers are interested in seeing different things in resumes than they were in the past, and so it's always a good idea to update your resume. I strongly suggest that all of you plan to attend a resume workshop. If you have a current resume, bring it with you, and you'll be able to get a critique from the workshop presenter and find out if, in fact, it's going to really show what you're capable of. Cover letters are another very important part of the job search effort. As you know, there are many people looking for jobs, and many times employers will receive hundreds of resumes for a position. So you have to learn how to make yourself stand out. And the cover letter can be a critical part of that process. And so I also urge you to think about taking a cover letter workshop. Interviewing, if you can get the interview, that's a real important part of trying to get that job, and so the better that you can perform at an interview, the better you'll be. Many of you may not have had a job interview for many years, and it's a scary process. So we can help in the workshop demystify the process, get you more comfortable with it. Career exploration, maybe you're not sure what you want to do next. And we have workshops that will help you identify what you might be good at. Or if you're thinking of a particular industry or area, for example, healthcare, that you may want to go into, we can help you identify the kinds of opportunities that exist in that field and determine whether or not that's really something that will work for you. Labor market trends. Obviously, we want to make sure that you're looking for jobs that are available here and that are going to stay available so that you don't get laid off again. And so We have lots of information about labor market trends and what's happening in our state, and so we have workshops available for that. Networking, you're going to find that networking is one of the most critical tools that you can use to find a job. And you'll be surprised who your network consists of and how you can grow your network. So that's going to be a real important workshop for you also, and that also, once again, helps you to learn how to market yourself and communicate more effectively. And there are many others, as I said, and we're constantly adding new ones. So we urge you to check the Career Center calendars and to continue to monitor the calendars. They're updated monthly. When you decide that you want to take a workshop, we urge you to sign up in advance. The calendars are available at the Career Center. We hope that when you leave here today, you'll already be interested in signing up for some workshops, and we're ready and available to sign you up right now. Workshops do begin promptly at the scheduled time, however, and that's only fair to the other participants. So we ask you to arrive on time, early if possible. If you can arrive 15 minutes prior to the start of the workshops, we would appreciate that. And you may not be admitted if you're late. Some workshops really need the full hour or hour and a half or 2 hours that they're scheduled, in which case we may not let you in if you come late. So we would really appreciate it if you come on time. And as a courtesy to other job seekers, as I said, some of our workshops have waiting lists. And so it's really helpful if you can. We know emergencies happen, but if you can let us know in advance that you can't attend, then we can get someone from the waiting list to attend instead. This is just a few of the web resources, and so for those of you who have not thought about the internet as a potential job search tool, this just scratches the surface as to what's available out there. First of all, our website is at mass.gov/DCS, and our website has a wealth of information. On our website, you can find the complete list of career centers, which is in your packet, but if for any reason you lose it, it's up there on the website. All of the contact information, and in fact, many of the career centers have their own websites, and so you can link to the Career Center website directly through our website, get to their calendars, find out what's available out there. And also, we have a lot of labor market information on our website as well, and information about various programs and services that are available that you may not know about. These are some of the quick links which we will show you if you come to an internet job search workshop. JobQuest is one that lists thousands and thousands of jobs through our website. Career Information System, Employon, those are just a few of the websites that we'll introduce you to if you take an internet work search workshop. And this is the Department of Education. Some of you may be thinking this is an opportune time to go to school. And sometimes it can be when you're between jobs. And especially in an instance, as we were previously discussing, for people that might need some retraining or maybe thinking about a career change, maybe thinking about a different industry from the one you came from. So this website will give you some information about the Department of Education. We also have veterans services on site. We have dedicated representatives in every career center that are there to provide job search assistance to veterans specifically. And they have a wealth of information about all the different programs and services that are available to veterans above and beyond what may be available to non-veterans. They are connected to all the different veterans resources in the community. So I totally urge you to see the veterans representative after the seminar. You can make an appointment. If you go to the front desk, they'll be able to tell you who the vet rep is and make sure that that vet rep gets to speak with you. There are a few special programs available to Massachusetts residents. One of them is the Hiring Incentive Training Grant. This is really a great program. It's an encouragement to employers to hire people who are currently unemployed. And basically what it does is it provides employers with a grant to assist with the costs of training a new employee. There's no strings attached to it. It's really a pretty great program. So this could be an advantage to you as an unemployed person. If you're applying for a job and you have the same qualifications as someone who's currently employed, you could provide a bonus to that employer because they could access this grant. So although it's not required and you don't have to do it, you can list in your information that you put that is available to employers on the web that you're currently unemployed, in which case an employer would know that they could access this grant if they hire you. But that's a choice you can make. The Mass Educational Financing Authority also has a program called the Ed Rewards Loan Program. They also have a grant program for some training costs also. So this could assist you with retraining if in fact that's something that you need. Okay, now we're going to look at the job search readiness inventory questionnaire that you took and see if we can match it up to services that are available which can match your job needs. So if you look at the job search readiness results, and you'll see in your packet also, there is a list of various services that are available in the Career Center and how they correlate to the answers that you may have given to your question. So, for example, if you answered yes or unsure to question 1, coping with job loss, salary information, and negotiations, if this is something that you feel that you need additional information on, then some of the Career Center workshops that might be helpful to you would be job search tactics, coping with job loss, negotiating job offers, job search on the internet. Any of those workshops could help you address that question. If you answered yes or unsure to job search planning and goal setting, that's something you need to work on, then some of the workshops might be the Job Search Club or Internet Job Search or How to Work a Job Fair. You also might benefit from certain Internet resources and from some of the reference material that's in the resource room. If you're interested in the assessment process, if you want to learn more about your skills and abilities and how they match up to opportunities that are out there, you might be interested in the self-directed search workshop. And again, there are a bunch of websites that might be helpful to you and also the resource room. So you can see there is a way to associate the various workshops and services that are available at the Career Center with all of your job search needs as identified in the questionnaire. And even if you answered no to something and you've changed your mind, that's okay. You're still welcome to sign up for any workshop that you want. So you see that we can provide you with instruction on computer basics, job search basics, resume development, cover letters, pretty much anything you need, labor market information. So if you use that questionnaire as a guide and then take the calendar that we have available, and you can match up the opportunities in the calendar to the various questions that you have and the needs that you have to get your job search started. You can also speak to a job specialist at any time to help you with that process, to help you go through your questionnaire and see how it matches up to opportunities that are available. For those of you who are collecting unemployment, there is an on-site unemployment claims representative available. In some career centers, they're not available every day or all day, so you need to find out when they will be available. But they are there to help you file a new claim, reopen an existing one, answer any questions that you might have about your unemployment insurance. And also, the teleclaims number is there, which you can call to determine the status of your claim and your check. So if you have specific questions about your unemployment insurance benefits, we urge you to speak to an unemployment insurance specialist. So in summary, finding a job can be a challenging process. As I mentioned earlier, it can be a lot of work. It really is going to be a full-time job for you for a while. So you need to be able to commit yourself to it, but this seminar was designed to help you see that you don't have to do it alone. We're here to help you. We have lots of resources. We have lots of experience, and we really want to see you find a job. And we want to see you find the right job, a job that you're going to be happy with and that you're going to be able to stay at. So take advantage of the many services available at the Career Center. That's what we're here for. The only thing we want from you is to let us know when you do find that job. When you find the job that is really the one that you want and you know you're going to stay at that job, we want you to let us know. So we ask that you'll see in your packet that there is an employment verification form that just lists the information about the job that you find, and you can get it to us any way. You can mail it. You can drop it off. You can fax it. You can call us with the information. You don't even have to fill the form out. Call us with the information. You can email the information. We really depend on you to let us know when you've gotten that job, and it's really important to us. Your success is our success, and therefore we really need to know when you're successful. And we're here to help you. So that's all there is really on your part, is to let us know when you get a job, and beyond that, we're happy to help you. And that's the end of the seminar.
We hope this video has given you a good overview of our Career Center services, and we encourage you to take advantage of the many services offered at your local Career Center and begin working on your job search activity plan as soon as possible. Please feel free to ask a job specialist to assist you with your plan.